Whoa, how y'all doing out there? This is your man, Nico B, and this is The Black Effect. You already know how we do things on this podcast, man. You know, when it comes time to, I know I hadn't seen y'all in a minute, hadn't came through and spoke to y'all, in a while. Hadn't given y'all a truthful eye-opening message. Y'all don't think I'm going, man. I had never, I ain't going nowhere. We gonna build this platform even more. I'm not going nowhere. I want to give a quick shout out to, a couple of brothers like Red Supreme. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the brother Minister Jap. You feel me? And yeah, man, just a couple of brothers. Bombing that truth. Speaking that real. But I want to get into this quick message. Donate to the Cash App you so see fit. Let me get into this, man. I want to talk to my people. I want to talk to black folks, and I want to just talk to you and ask you, like, I want to touch on the top. Well, not ask you anything. I want to touch on the topic of white worship. And I want to ask some of you, like, why do y'all worship white people? Like, I saw a woman on Facebook. No matter of fact, this was Instagram. I follow on Instagram. This is as you can see in the pictures, she's a dark skinned woman. And I'm not knocking her for having white friends, but this is out of all her pictures, it looked like she had no black friends. You know what I'm saying? It looked like she strictly, every picture I'm scrolling down, as you see, she's smiling ear to ear, but don't have no black friends. Don't have no black man in sight. And it's like, that just made me think about this topic, man. And, coming up, I knew people like this. I'm not gonna lie, and a lot of this is due to propaganda and the system of white supremacy. Of course, it geared out to set this up. I mean, even, how it was so horrible that it set up Jesus Christ himself, the Messiah, the savior of the human race. They set him up to be a white guy, a man who was from Egypt. I mean, from Jerusalem, was not from America, was not European. They set him up, a man for all intents and purposes who was a black man. A dark skinned man. They set him up to look like a lily white, blue-eyed Johnny Joe. And that was, these forms of propaganda and mental terrorism, these things were unexcusable, really. I mean, and this is some of the has caused a lot of the problems in the black community, among other things. But yeah, so stuff like that has got, when a lot of girls back in the day, like a couple of years, only decades ago, when they was growing up, the only thing they had was white Barbies to play with, white Ken to play with. They didn't have black dolls and black stuff, like black toys, and they didn't have black companies. When the white companies wasn't manufacturing many black toys. When you got some, they didn't have many black characters. So, when you got some, it was your lucky day. It was a surprise. And that's just real. I know that sounds peculiar, but it's the truth. And also, like I said, for the boys, they have, all you growing up seeing is these white women on TV. Your Pamela Anderson, your Carmen Electras, like, these women were the hot women. You didn't have many black women on TV. You know what I'm saying? Hot black women that they promoted on TV, on your posters. That's who that's the Playboy. You ever found Playboys and porno? Not saying that, and that was a good thing. And I would take my hat off to black women. I thought that was due to their integrity. You understand? Like, them not, we are the chosen people of the Most High God. We the first people here, the progenitors of all of the races. We have produced all of the races. Don't be fooled. I know we've been lied to, and that's another one of them lies from the pits of hell, that we've got from the white race, that our history starts with them. Like we come from them, or they greater than us, and they made us believe we were a subspecies. Subspecies meaning not human. And if you could convince, that was the thing. If you could convince people, and they didn't believe that, I don't think. Like, I don't even think they believed that. But if you could convince people that they are not human, then you pretty much can do whatever you want to them. And that was the reason why they did that. You understand? But that's the reason why they didn't want you to read. Because if you could actually read that Bible and understand it, you would know just from reading that book alone that you was the chosen people. The black man was the chosen from the Most High God. And then in that you'll get this power of the Spirit and be able to do what happened. And that's break that bondage. Like that, only a miracle of God was able to do that. We were totally oppressed. As you can see now, we still feeling the effects of slavery, but we were totally broke down. You understand, from white supremacy and things like that. It wasn't nothing. We wasn't gonna be able to conquer that white man, but the Civil War, and a lot of other white people themselves, joined in. The righteous white people. It wasn't many, but the righteous white people who were the Gentiles and chosen by God joined in. But like I said, from these pictures, it's like, why are you, like, woman, lady, quit worshiping white people, man. You smiling everything that the white people do is they can't do no wrong. It's like you still basically a slave. You understand? Because everything you did was just to aspire to be under them. You know what I'm saying? To be close to them, just to be in that walk of life. Like, nah, that ain't how I'm getting down. You understand? Like, this was yours before. I say this all the time, and it's no offense, but it's just the truth. White people know this. You owe us for all of the things you've done. I don't care if it wasn't you personally. You benefited from it, and I mean the country as a whole. I mean the country, America. They owe black people, and I mean money. You owe them land, something, free education, some type of incentive to be able and program to get on their feet on the same level, because you've taken from them, you've harmed them, you've met, I don't care, and it's only fair. That's why righteous white people understand that. That's why some of them are fighting for reparations and ADOS and things like that. And I take my hat off to those people, because those people are my brothers in Christ. And they put themselves out there to say something and do something. It's not easy, and that's accepting the truth. But yes, you got to stop, throwing your own people under the bus for white people and things like that. That's not a good look. And I'm saying as people of God, you should love everyone. I cannot emphasize that enough, but God is tribal. God understands that, what I'm saying? If you have a people who is being oppressed, you understand that you have to stand up for that, that righteousness. God likes variety of things. He wouldn't have created people to be different and have variety if that wasn't the case. I don't have a problem with that. Not saying, like I said, that if you want to have a relationship with whoever you want, you free to do that. That's absolutely perfect. That's fine. But I'm saying first, you should be looking, if your people is oppressed and not all the way where they need to be, you should be thinking about that. You understand? This is your mother, your forefather. You should think about your grandfather, your forefather, your people, your lineage. You should think about that, your culture. You understand? Some people are just so detached. Some black folks and some races of people be like, oh, I don't care. I don't see any race. I don't see any. That's like you don't see any race. You don't care. You don't this and this. That's fine. But honestly, it's like you're not even living in reality. Because that's how you live life, don't you? You go out and about, you see other people, you talk to, you interact with other people. It's not, you have to work, you have to, you have to go to the store, you have to deal with your family, you have to deal with other people's families. People are not going to feel the same way you do. And honestly, in this world today, you should expect that, because of race relations being so high, and the propaganda and the spirit that's behind all this. Satan is controlling all the spirit to be able to manipulate and put people against each other, in that fashion. That's just the truth. What? And that's real. But, but just like I said, this Instagram page, just not trying to throw this woman under the bus, but just looking at that, it just brought me to this topic. And I'm just like, I never saw her with any black. I don't see any black pictures she had with her with black people, not even her own family. It's like, you just, are you trying to show this off, like, and that's the same thing with a black woman. Like, when she gets with a white guy, when she does her swirling thing, the thing about that is she'll definitely give him more cooperation than she'll give a black man who have the same amount of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And also, the black woman who's in the ghetto acting, who tries to, like I said, just be an uncouth demon, she'll try to reel it in, at least for a little bit, if she can get with a white man. But for the most part, he see her from a mile away and runs the other way. That's our problem to deal with. But seriously, man, this her was just is a trip. And then she not the only one. Like I said, dudes will go get with a white woman and try to act like they didn't found the holy grail of life. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bruh, dudes will get money, you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying some dudes, not all black men, but some black men, I seen they'll get money, and then and just drop the sister who came up with them, totally get rid of her, like who struggled with them, was with them as they was broke, and get with a white woman. Straight up foolishness, man. Straight coon shit. That's foolish. But then, there are some black men who have reason, like they don't have a girlfriend on the come up, and then when they get to where they going, they get them a white woman, because on the whole come up, black woman wasn't dealing with them. And there's some black men like that, you know what I'm saying? They were either smart or intelligent or outside the box, and black women wasn't dealing with them in their prime. So I get why they, just stepped outside their race. They go where they want it. But yeah, man, like I say, man, quit worshiping these white people. White worship, that's straight coonery, and you really look bad out here, for the white women who allow white men to fetishize them, and for whatever gain they thinking, just to piss on them. For them chicks who be in the ghetto gaggers videos, your grandfathers and fathers are turning in their grave, and great grandfathers, they turning in their grave, man. Really, they probably really speaking bad of y'all in the afterlife, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really not approving of what y'all doing, and y'all don't think about stuff like that though. So, like I said, shouldn't be no way in 2019 a black woman is letting a white man call her no name, call her no nigger, or treat her, like no lesser being. Like, I don't care what you think you're getting out of it. You really just don't care about nothing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no way in 2019, like I said, a black man should be trying to pedestal the white woman over the black woman. Like, he should. If you love who you love, there's nothing wrong with that. That's love. That's 100% pure. But when you trying to put one over the other, you fucking bugging. You understand? If I seen this a chick who be swirling on this, I forget her name. Red Supreme did a video on her. And played, like, she swirls with white men, and she disgusts me because all she does is gets on YouTube and downs black men. It's like, if you got your white man and you happy, go suck him off, put his dick in your mouth, and shut up talking about black men. But you secretly, fuck with the brothers, and then you are a black woman, so you secretly want a brother, but they don't really fuck with you like that. But why do you think? You know what I'm saying? You just was toxic. You have a toxic mindset. And at the end of the day, brothers don't have to settle for, black men don't have to settle for less either, man. You understand? But like I say, love who you love, but stop all that white worship, man. Stop race worshiping and all that other shit. And black, I'll do another video on colorism. But I'm out. Just the Black Effect. I'm out here.